I probably went a little bit overboard because it was
Sam,
really great
Sam.
and I couldn't...
Sonny asked me to give this to you.
What is it?
Just read it.
This is exactly what I was afraid of. Sonny basically wants custody of our daughter. And forget it, Jason. There is no way I'm signing away my rights to our baby.
That's not what he's asking.
What do you mean? It is right here in black and white. That's exactly what he's asking.
He thought it would be easier on both of you if all the legal aspects were just, very clear.
No, Sonny is not trying to do what's best for me. Sonny doesn't want to deal with me at all. He wants my name on a piece of paper so he can have custody of our daughter as soon as she's born. I can't believe I fell for it.
Just take it easy,
you should have seen me this afternoon, Jason. Sonny comes over all sweet, wanting to make everything okay, saying he was going to do anything I needed, and I ate it up. And I love the fact here that he states that he's going to pay child support. He is willing to pay each month what I could live off in a year, and I know why, because he wants me to shut up and take the money. He thinks that I am going to sell him my daughter.
He's trying to take financial responsibility for his child.
Maybe they're right. Maybe what they say is true, that pregnancy really does affect your ability to think, because I am a con woman, Jason. I should have seen this coming a mile away. Sonny says all the right things, lulls me to a sense of false security, and then bam, here comes the contract, ready to sign, right on schedule. Most grifters want your money. Sonny wants to take my child.
She's his child, too.
You cannot think this is right,
It's not about taking sides.
Sonny knows I can't fight him. He's got money and resources. He has enough money to pay an army of lawyers, and it's not like I have lived this squeaky clean life, Jason. Now I've lost my chance to run. I gave it up because I trusted him, and then he turns around and now he wants to steal my child, and the only one I can trust is you, but you're not going to help me, obviously, because you think...
You need to calm down. I'm not going to let anyone take your baby away from you. Take it easy for a second and try to take an objective look at what Sonny's really asking.
He wants custody, Jason.
He wants shared custody.
I don't want my daughter living away from me, even if it's across the hall.
There's nowhere in those papers that Sonny says that he wants the baby to live with him. It's actually just the opposite. He wants visitation. He wants to be able to come see her when he wants.
And I already told him he could.
Right. In his mind, there's no harm in putting it down on paper.
Jason, you don't actually want me to sign this thing,
Sam, I'm just trying to explain Sonny's position. He does not want to take the baby. He had the papers drawn up, so there's no mistakes, no wrong assumptions.
No wrong assumptions. He wants it in writing that the baby belongs to him.
This baby isn't a piece of property that you guys get to fight over all the time. This is your child. You need to think about what she needs. You and Sonny owe it to your daughter to work this out.
I already tried every way I could to show Sonny that I am not trying to cut him out of our daughter's life. I don't think I should have to compromise my rights as her mother to make him feel better. Carly? Hey, you've been really hard to track down. How are you feeling?
And why are you tracking me down?
To get your opinion.
We'll go get some friends of yours.
Listen, you know how things have been set up with Sonny and the baby? He will be there, but only when he has time.
I'm really not the one that you want to be discussing this with.
Sonny is my baby's father, and I want him to be involved. But he sent me these papers today giving him legal rights to the baby, and he wants me to sign them.
Okay, well, then why don't you sign them and stop whining about it?
Is that what you would do?
You have, Sam sign the papers?
She panicked. She thinks you're trying to take the baby away from her.
Did you explain to Sam that the legal agreement is for her benefit?
I explained it to her. She didn't see it that way.
What does she want? More child support? Is that what...
It's not about paying for the baby,
That's
Sonny.
not what I'm... That's not
I know,
what I'm
but that's what she thinks you are saying. And I already told her that she had to look at this from your point of view. Now you have to look at it from her point of view. She's had a tough life. She's done a lot of things that she regrets. She already thinks she's going to be a bad mother. And instead of giving her some space and some time to feel safe, you're pushing this paper on her that seems to give you all the power.
No. All I want is my name on the birth certificate, which gives me the right to see my kid.
Right. Or else what?
Whenever I want.
Or else what?
Or else what? What do you mean, or else what?
What if Sam doesn't sign the papers? Sonny, what am I supposed to do? Throw her out? Go to court?
Well,
You know, I've been through 2 custody fights in my lifetime, and it was torture for everyone involved, especially the kid. I'm not saying that Sam is right. I'm saying that she's scared and she's hurt. And what do you do when you're scared? You either run or you fight. Is that what you really want?
no, I don't want to hurt Sam. I just want to protect my place as the baby's father.
You don't think after Sonny and I made a child together, I deserve a little bit more than a bunch of legal language and a sticker, Carly, a sticker that says sign here. I'm not trying to make any kind of claim on Sonny, but I don't think I should be treated like an enemy.
Sam, you do what you want. Okay, but Sonny's not walking away from one of his kids.
Okay, and I don't have a problem with that, Carly. I want our daughter to be a part of his life. He refuses to trust me.
Oh, gee, I wonder why.
Okay, I can understand Sonny having a problem with me, but I think Jason deserves better, okay?
Well, let me give you one little piece of advice here. When it comes to Jason and Sonny, do not take sides.
Has Jason been here?
Yeah?
Yeah, so then you know I won't sign the papers.
Yeah, that's what he said.
All right, well, what are you going to do now, Sonny?
This is really not a good place to be talking about this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What do you think I'm going to do? You think I'm going to take you to court and claim you're an unfit mother? Why would I do that? Why would I deliberately want to hurt the mother of my child? Try to take my child away from her mother? Why would I do that?
All I know is you came to me this afternoon.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Right.
And you asked me what I wanted. And I told you 2 very simple things, Sonny. I told you I needed you to trust me, and I needed space. And you promised you were going to give it to me, and then you turn around behind my back and have a legal document drawn up that gives you control of our daughter.
Did you even read the papers, or
It says that you want custody. What else is there?
Yeah, legal custody. Legal custody. Which says that I get a say in, where she goes to school, where she lives. If, God forbid, something ever happened to her, if she got in an accident, I'd be able to sign over for medical care. You know what I mean? I want our daughter to have my name, to be part of my family. The last thing I want is to take her away from you.
Well, all I know is what I see. And the longer this goes on, the more possessive you become. Drawing up documents, protecting your rights. You have proven that you do not trust me, Sonny. So how the hell am I supposed to trust you?
I am willing to provide
Provide
for you.
for me. Here we go. That's right. Sam's a tramp, right, Sonny?
That's
A grifter. Pay her off. At least Jax had the decency to be upfront about it. He started low, though, $2 million, I think it was. It wasn't until before the paternity test came back that he was willing to go higher than that. 5, I think it was. So what about you, Sonny, huh? You willing to go higher than that? 6, 10, $10 million to own your child free and clear? Is that what you're going to do?
That's not what I'm talking about here.
That's exactly what you're talking about. You have to have all the power. If you can't use money, you threaten. And if threats don't work, you do something worse. You make the person like you. You make them love you. You trick them into doing whatever it is that you want them to do. Come on, Sonny. Turn on the charm. Flush those dimples. Make me believe that I am someone special.
Look, I hurt you, all right?
No, I am not hurt right now, Sonny. I am mad. I am mad because I am sick of being an inconvenience. I am sick of being the mistake that won't go away. I am not going to ask you for anything, and it's
I want what's best for my child.
I am too.
This has to end.
Then end it, now! Get her to sign the damn papers!